Yo, hey, what's good with y'all, man? Welcome y'all back to another video. It's your boy Hussle, it's your boy 98 CEO, aka The Answer, and I'm back with another video. Y'all see what time it is? Y'all see what today is? Super Bowl Sunday. You see what I got on? You see I got on my Cincy orange, my Cincy Go Lucky orange, around with my boy ochovsscience. But we're gonna get into that a little later. So Super Bowl Sunday, Rams Bengals 6:30. And tell me who y'all got, man. Who y'all riding with? Like I told y'all, I was going back to the playoffs. I had a destination from the beginning, and I brought y'all all the way full circle. I only had two teams that lost. Like I said, the Eagles one really don't count because then nobody really believed the Eagles were going to beat the Bucs. I just didn't like the whole charade with Brady now. I just wanted that to go ahead and get over in first. We can get that out the way. But, they beat the Eagles. Knew they weren't going to beat the Rams, but we'll get to that too. But yeah, I kind of, like I said, I spoke with my heart on that one. I wanted to see Jalen do that just because I know how people talk about Jalen. And they don't believe in Jalen. I surely would take Jalen in Atlanta. So I just spoke my heart on that one. So that's when I got wrong. I ain't like I got the whole I got the AFC right though. I knew none of the teams were gonna beat none of the teams. I had the Bengals from the beginning. I had the Bengals beating the Raiders. All the way back to the beginning. I had the Bengals beating the Raiders. I had the Chiefs being who they play. I had the Buffalo being New England. Then they came back. I had the Bengals beating the Titans. I had the Chiefs beating. Buffalo. Then I had Cincy beating the Chiefs to get them to Super Bowl 56. On the NFC side, I did have the Eagles beating the Bucs, but that really don't count. I had who else on the NFC? I had the Rams beating Cardinals. That's the name. I find the Cardinals funny. They talking about Kyler Murray. It's just like I don't know, because my whole thing with the Cardinals is their problem is Kyler Murray. He's the problem. He's not that guy to a certain point. Like, and it's not his height. It's nothing like. He's just not that guy. He's not gonna win that game. I don't feel like. And for him to be mad and him wanting to leave is just like to go weird. This team that gave you the runway, really. They got rid of Josh Rosen, who they just picked the year before, and let you come in, and then you can say that Josh Rosen's not good or he's a bust, but when was Josh Rosen ever really given a chance to be a player? I mean, look at all the quarterbacks that came in this year. You think Trevor Lawrence next year is gonna be? They got no more pick. You think the Jaguars no more pick gonna take a quarterback? So Trevor Lawrence got to get traded off. You think that, or you think what about the Jets? They got the top 5 pick. They got 2 picks in the top of the draft, maybe top 10. Then they getting rid of Zach Allen, Zach Wilson. You think that? Well, Trey Lance, he sat, so his really don't count. So it's just like y'all really never gave that boy opportunity, and then y'all put it like Kyler Murray was gonna just be that in the league, and he's a straight quarterback. Kind of got an offense built around him, but he's just not that guy. It seemed like just like when they played the Rams, he showed he's not that guy. Just like last year, they will start off 8-0, and they didn't even make the playoffs. It's just like you had an 8-game lead, and you had 8 more games. You couldn't even make the playoffs from that. It's just like you're not that guy. So him throwing the temper tantrum and deleting all his Cardinal stuff, all his Instagram and his social media it's just like I don't really get that one. Sometimes you just gotta look inside of yourself and see that no, I gotta be better. You're not really the team's fault. The team is because the Cardinals putting people around him. It's not like you got the top receiver in D-Hop. They gave you a running back. I mean, maybe your offensive line isn't great. They bringing in people for the defense. You got JJ, you got Chandler Jones. So it's like they giving you people. Byron Murphy at corner. They keep adding the same. I mean, that's their problem. They keep adding the same receiver. The same 5'11s and unders. Rondell Moore, Christian Kirk, Ain't Isabella. Just like, I don't know what that is, but they giving him plenty of opportunity to do something. At least when you're a playoff game, especially with the team that you've been having. So for you not to show up and then you to kind of throw a temper tantrum is kind of like iffy. But that's the sports world we live in now. You don't like where you at, you just throw a little temper tantrum and of course trade you out of there. So it is what it is. But back to, like I said, I had the Rams beating them. I had the who else had played that first week? Bucs, Eagles, Rams, Cardinals. What was in there? Who the Rams? Oh, I had the 49ers beating Dallas, and I had what's the other team? Niners, Dallas. Oh, the Packers. Oh, no, they didn't play. Who was the 2 seed? One of the Bucs. It wasn't the Rams. Right, like a 4th. I don't know, but we can keep going. Like I said, I had the Cowboys losing to West Nine. I had the 49ers. I did have the 49ers beating. I did have the 49ers beating. No, I had the Packers beating the 49ers for sure. That one threw me off. So that was when I got wrong. And I had the who 49ers beat? Oh, I had the Rams beating whoever they played the week before. I forgot. But like I said, I only got 2 wrong the whole playoffs. I'm really a guru at this. And if you want to count the Brady one 3, but it's like, I mean, didn't nobody believe that when I said it. I didn't believe it for real. I was talking off emotion. So like I said, I had it all the way up into this point. Like I said, I had the Packers going to the Super Bowl originally. They lost. And then the Rams took that place, and they made their way on through. Had them the rest of the way. And them two teams met. So it's kind of, you really don't even have to do the wishy-washy with me, because you already know I'm rocking. I got my Cincy orange on now. You think Pooh Shiesty has been sitting this whole time for Joe not to come do that? I mean, for real. You think Joe Shiesty not going to come do that? Like I said, everybody want to talk about pressure. I don't think Joe and them got pressure on them. Like I said in the previous videos, Joe and them said something that was very glaring to me. And I knew before that, like I just had faith in that team, but I knew before that, well, I just knew he's going to be one of the guys. But I had faith in what he said. Like, that really just put the cherry on top of me. He said, it's not that we don't have pressure, but it's more so we've never been here before. So what pressure do we have? Of course, Stafford ain't never been there before too, but Stafford's been in the league for what? Since 08. It's his 13th year, 12th, 13th year. You got a little pressure on you, my boy. Or 14th year, 13th, 14th year, you got some pressure on you. Because you've never been in this spot. You probably just won, maybe in Detroit your whole career, you maybe won 1 playoff game. If not, this is your first playoff wins this year. You got the team around you that should beat them. Definitely you got the team that everybody's going Rams. You got the defense, you got the offense, you got the offensive player of the year on your team, you got Odell on your team, you got Cam Akers who came back just toting, you got Sony Michel, you got really good options on your team. And on the other side you just got Joe Shiesty, Joe Cool, Joe, you just got that guy. And sometimes when you got that guy, it's a little different. Matt Stafford, he's not that guy. Matt Stafford's a great thrower of the ball. He's not that guy. Sometimes you got that guy, you go in there and you overperform to what you're supposed to do. Sometimes when you don't got that guy and he make a mistake, then and it's the Super Bowl, it get a little more active than it would on the normal game. Now he throw a pick, Jalen Ramsey kind of, get a little more active on, you know what I'm saying? As opposed to Joe throw a pick and they believe in Joe as a team, so they like, oh no, we're going to be good. There's no pressure on that side. Everybody going with the Rams, so there's no pressure on the Bengals side. We ain't never been before. But at the same time, we got this guy that we believe in to the utmost, that didn't overperform and brought us to this point, that got us playing outside our minds, and now we believe in him, so we don't feel no pressure. So like I said, I feel like it's gonna be a good game, definitely a good game, but it's gonna surprise a lot of folks. I got the Bengals going in there. I got 34-31. I got my boy E-Mac walking off for Sherskis. Joe probably go for 300, 3 tugs, maybe a pick. Stafford probably throw for 2. He'll probably throw for like 275. 2 tugs, 2 picks. I'm gonna go 31-37. Not 37. 31-27. No, I'm gonna go keep it 34-31. Like I said, E-Mac walking off. I just don't think that Stafford, and I mean, you compare him to somebody that's only in their second year, really their whole first year started, but I just don't see Stafford being able to do what Burrow does. Like, everybody will talk about Burrow on the offensive line, that's cool, but that man didn't got sacked 9 times before. So what is that really saying? You know what I mean? He got sacked 9 times against the Titans, and they came out and won that game. So what is that really saying that y'all? Because I guarantee I'll put my $100 that they don't get 9 sacks today. It's not gonna happen. Watch how good Cincinnati offensive line play. They're not gonna say that. Watch how good they play. And again, it's gonna be the same thing because the Rams been hearing this all week. Oh, we finna go get that boy. They're not. They might get 3 sacks. Aaron Donald will probably be real quiet. It'll probably be Leonard Floyd. You might get 1. I mean, Aaron Donald gonna be disruptive, of course. He gonna make some plays, but as far as sacks, doubt it. Von Miller might get on 1. But it's gonna be real. It's gonna be a real quiet game, and they're not gonna expect that from that defense, especially going against the offensive line. But again, sometimes you just got that guy, like I was saying with Matt. Joe can get out of the pocket and take what he get and just get rid of the ball. Or I might just run it back to the line of scrimmage. Whereas Matt gonna take a 7-yard sack on 2nd and 3, they bring you back 30-10. Now you know you punting on 4th down. Joe gonna give you that same ability to where, oh, they got back there, but they ain't sacked me. I got rid of the ball. And actually, I might have caught me an extra 15 on the hit. You know what I mean? It's just different stuff that he's giving you. Which what I'm saying is, your quarterback has to be a band-aid for your problems on the team. They clearly don't have a great offensive line. So your quarterback got to be able to be a band-aid to that and say, we don't have a great offensive line, but I can't get sacked 9 times regardless of our offensive line. I got to figure a way to get the ball out of my hand, figure out something. Because that just can't happen. That's not winning formula for us. Like I said, I think it just comes down to the quarterback play, and I'm gonna take Burrow over Stafford. I think Stafford got a little too much man right now. It's not a winning, and it's not like a winning call. And then it come down to coaches. Again, Zach Taylor. I don't know where Zach Taylor even came from when he got the head coaching job, but it's just like somehow they done made it. I don't know I don't know if he was an OC somewhere in DC, what he really does. But he's put it together, got to work. And McVay's one of them. That's the problem with, that is the problem with coaches like McVay. They a lot of times outsmart themselves because they feel like they're the smartest in the room. So they do too much, and it costs them games. Just like a Shanahan, it's just like you want to be an offensive genius, so you kind of. Arthur Smith do the same thing. So I got firsthand knowledge. I mean, not just seeing it. Just like Arthur Smith, he'll run a play in the goal line, and Kyle Pitts is blocking, and Lee Smith running the route. So you kind of think you're outsmarting somebody because you're going to say, I'm going to make Kyle block because they would think he'd go out for a pass and I'm going to slip out Lee Smith. But nobody's worried about Lee Smith. That's the problem. So even if you just would have put Kyle out there on the route, they were going to be worried about Kyle, but you got to, give Kyle the opportunity to make a play. Lee Smith, they're not worried about him making a play. So when he doesn't make the play, it's just a dumb call and you're outsmarting yourself by doing something that you didn't have to do. We could have just sent out our best player and said, we're finna go give him the ball, we're finna throw him a pass. As opposed to, we're going to make our best player block and send him out to try to confuse somebody. Whereas Shanahan, 28-3 in the Super Bowl. Well, now we're just going to keep passing the ball. Of course, you don't take your foot off the gas, so you don't want to just hand the ball off every play. But we're going to, continue to kind of force the game. We're going to continue to do this. It's like he gets stuck in his ways a lot and just, no, this is what we're going to do. Which is why Trey Lance is probably a good pickup for him because he has that, or at least they hope that he has that. Because Garoppolo lost in the game. I don't want to lie to you. Garoppolo lost in that game against the Rams because he can't get you over the hump. That's what it is. Garoppolo's gonna be a good quarterback, especially if you can keep the ball in his hands because it doesn't give him the opportunity to make a mistake. When he got the opportunity to sit back there and think and read the defense and make mistakes, that's when he messes up the team and that's when he loses games for you. So yeah, like I said, I think McVay, he's going to be trying to outsmart himself from when they lost to the Patriots. But he also feels like he already has because he's upgraded at quarterback, which he has from Jared Goff. But what Jared Goff and Stafford do is completely different. Stafford's going to throw the ball to the other team for sure. That's just something he got to do. I don't know why, but he just feel like he got to do it. Because he feel like they say he can make all them throws. He got a well of an arm, so he feel like he can make all them throws. So he's definitely going to book one to Cincy. For sure. And like I said, I mean, I just think it's going to come down to that quarterback play. And don't let it come down to the kicking game. E-Mac is not missing no field goal. I don't think he missed a field goal this whole year. Like he just got that clutch gene in his veins. So you definitely don't want to see him for the last play because you know that's automatic. And that boy, and he's so confident with his. Oh, we just won. He tell you that before he even get out there and kick you. So they definitely don't want to see that. So yeah, like I said, I got Cincy 34-31 over the Rams. It'll definitely be a good game, but like I said, it's gonna be a lot different than what a lot of folks think it's gonna be. Like I said, I think it's just gonna come down to that quarterback play and E-Mac walking off. Y'all let me know who y'all think y'all got. Y'all let me know who y'all got in the Super Bowl today. Let me know what commercial y'all ready for. I ain't got best commercial off top. Probably gonna be. Let me think. I don't know. I'll probably just say Doritos. That's the only one I can think of for real. They be trying to finesse you with these new commercials. But Doritos normally always have a pretty funny, cool commercial. So I'm going to go with them. But like I said, that'd be it for this video. Make sure you like, share, comment, subscribe, tap in with the channel. And just know that when Cincy win this one, that I called it here first. I called this back week 1 of the playoffs. I called this back before they played anybody. So I just want to be a part of that book at the end. You know, when the team win the championship, they go back through the threshold of everything that they came up through. I just want to be a part of that because I called that from the beginning. And then that's the other thing with the Rams and Cincy. Cincy didn't have a harder road than the Rams. Cincy had to beat Oakland. I mean, Oakland making the playoffs is a miracle itself. Pittsburgh has a 10 make playoff. That didn't really count. They weren't finna beat nobody. But they beat Oakland. Oakland's okay. The Titans, the Chiefs, up into the Rams. The Rams beat the Cardinals, which I don't think the Cardinals are nobody. They beat the Bucks and the 49ers. The Bucks are the hardest thing they beat on their way up. So yeah, they haven't had no harder road to the they ain't had no harder road to SoFi than the Bengals have, and I think that makes the Bengals more prepared. Like I said, we'll see though. We'll see at 6:30 kickoff time. And like I said, that'll be it for this video. Make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see y'all in the next one. Shout out Joe Shice. Peace.